Hello and welcome to Food for Thought, the educational show that aims to inform you about the current reality of food, brought to you by myself, Tom, and my co-host Nate.
Now, although that food can be extremely tasty and delightful to consume as part of our daily lives, in often cases there are many ingredients that dwell deep inside of the products, which may shock a lot of customers.
Not only do we intend to educate you about what is occurring on the insides of these products, but also, hopefully manage to convince you to maintain a healthy, balanced diet and therefore lifestyle.
Today, we'll be taking a closer look at some hidden ingredients, especially in a popular local fast food restaurant that's widely known across the globe.
Yes, that's right, we'll be taking a look at the food chain McDonald's.
McDonald's is an immensely popular fast food chain that provides affordable, quick delivering food. Most of the time, your orders will only take a few minutes to be prepared and delivered to the counter, but does it really have any good qualities despite being sufficient at a speedy service?
The fast food brand typically brings in younger customers, the most typical ones being 18 to 24 years old, who come in to order some quick, reliable food and go away.
We will now be providing more information through our expert Calum and our extensive team at Food for Thought, who will give us a better insight into the world of what really goes on behind the counters of a fast food restaurant and what you're putting in that belly of yours.
Welcome to Food for Thought. That's more like it.
Did you know that every time you eat a Big Mac, you're digesting an artificial salt additive? Better known as grit, this is what they put on the roads when it's been cold outside. The real question is, will this stop you from eating the Big Mac? Probably not.
But what if it could? Today on Food for Thought, we ventured out into the public in effort of uncovering the reasons why unhealthy eating habits are such an outstanding issue among young youngsters like ourselves. With our merciless band of mercenaries, we will be heading out in stride to face the public head on, in an effort to shed some light on the very newfound situation. You're watching Food for Thought. We're here in Stratford-upon-Avon in Shakespeare's Court to get some more information on the health and nutrition benefits and how many times people go to McDonald's and have fast food in the area. And like that, we are on our way to bothering people's days in the name of a greater future for nutrition. At first, we found it a little bit challenging to find someone to bother, but alas, in the end, we managed to find someone. Hi, sorry, are you available to me ask you a few questions? We're just students at the Stratford College.
Yes,
we just have a few questions. How often do you tend to eat at McDonald's, in general?
I don't personally, but I take my son every couple of weeks probably.
Yeah, and do you mind telling us how old your son is?
Yes, 15.
So he's in his teen years?
Yes.
Fantastic, okay.
Once a year.
Once a year, not really?
Not really a McDonald's eater.
And does he like it though? Does he say, Mum, can I go to McDonald's quite a lot?
Yes.
It's like a treat, so because a lot of teens our age could potentially go to McDonald's every single morning, potentially before college.
We're in Kenilworth, so there isn't one in town. So
I see.
It's a car ride.
Are you aware of when, say, your son gets a Big Mac or something, or whatever he likes at McDonald's? Do you look into the nutritional values of it, or is it?
I count it as no nutritional value.
No nutritional value. Fair enough. So
it's just a treat.
Do you really care about any of the nutritional values that are in the food that you purchase from McDonald's?
No, it's just for the taste.
Just for the taste.
I know it's bad food.
From the times you have,
yeah.
Would you say that it has been a pleasant experience? The food is. Do you like the food? Do you not like the food?
I like the food, and it's value for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So say they're having a 99p cheeseburger, you sort of know what you're getting.
You get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for, yeah. In your opinion, do you think McDonald's offers enough healthy food options, or do you think maybe they can make a grander effort to rectify that issue?
I suspect they could probably put less fat and things in.
And although fat is a big factor too, remember the salt additive we were discussing earlier with Calum? Well, here's a little insight on what that little fella actually is.
When you search for calcium chloride on the internet, it comes up as an ionic compound, which means the salt has been chemically bonded in acid.
I know, sounds a bit weird. However, may I reassure you that the intake of these salt additives is completely safe. However, like most things, consumed in high demand doesn't make it look too hot on your health. Now back to our friends in the public. In your opinion, do you think for people who are around our age, teenagers to young adults, do you think Are you concerned in any way of the ingredients and the additives that they have in the food?
Yeah, young people, I think everybody should be eating better. You look pretty fit yourself, so
Thank you
you
very
don't look
much.
like you've had too many McDonald's.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I am concerned. Yeah.
Yeah.
I take a lot of interest in what I eat.
In your opinion, do you think that McDonald's offers enough healthy options, and do you think there's any way that they can? You don't think so?
They don't offer healthy options, and I don't think they can.
No.
And I don't think they should really, because you know what you get with McDonald's. If you
Yeah.
want to go healthy, you go elsewhere.
Yeah, it's like a greasy.
It's like the old greasy spoon sort of thing. Yeah.
Like you say, it's like what you pay for.
It's what you pay. You know what you're going to get.
Absolutely.
That's fine.
Well, thank you very much.
Not at
Thank you
all.
for
Good
coming.
luck with your project.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely day.
Now, I'm sure that you would not have known those were hidden in McDonald's products.
Now back to the studio, we're joined with our friend here, Alex Daltrey. We'll be partaking in a game show called Call That Cola, where he'll be drinking these three fine beverages before him. He's unaware of which beverage is in which. So we have Form Fat Morrison's Coke, we have Diet Morrison's Coke, and we have Cherry Pepsi, which is a bit of a twist compared to the other drinks we have here. So hopefully you should be able to recognise the Cherry Pepsi. Otherwise, his taste buds are probably a bit, a bit naff. So we'll kick it off. First of all, would you like to try the drink on your furthest to your left? First of all,
No, I'm going to go for this one.
but hold on, before you start tasting them, by the look of each one of these
By the
Cokes,
look.
which one do you think they are out of the three that I mentioned previously?
Out of the three. So that one's Pepsi.
Okay.
I'm going to say that one's the diet and that one's the full fat. Just on looks.
Okay. Anyway, we'll start the drinking. What do you smell there, Alex?
Cherry.
You smell cherry.
Could be a trick.
Could be an apple, could be anything. What do you think it is?
I think that's cherry Pepsi.
Do you reckon? Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. No comment on the middle one, apparently.
He's unsure.
He's just steaming
He's
for it.
taking some time to ponder about it.
These ones are a bit more difficult to tell.
How are you feeling about that one in the middle?
I'll tell you in a minute.
All right. He's already taken a few sips.
Calm down with
ladies
the
and
attitude, we'll
gents.
get you off.
Right. I think that one's going to be the diet one and that one's going to be the full fat one.
Okay, that's, are you sure?
Yeah,
Is it,
that's what I'm
do
gonna
you want to
say.
make your final decisions just to lock them in before we...
so full fat, diet and Pepsi cherry.
Okay. So we're going to reveal them now, one by one, each litre of Coke that we have before us. So, we'll start off with the one nearest to me. You said this was Pepsi Cola, Pepsi.
Pepsi cherry.
Yep, Pepsi Cherry, that's the one. In fact, you were right. I'm glad you're right, otherwise your taste buds would not be, in good nick. So, there is no sugar in this Pepsi Cherry. There is only sweeteners, which is some people would say is actually worse for you than normal sugar, which is, a big debate at the moment in the nutrition world. Anyway, moving on to the middle one. You said Diet Coke.
Yeah.
We have the Diet Coke, the Diet Morrison's Coke. Some people actually say this is better than the normal Coke. Maybe that's because there's no sugar in it, like the full fat Coke, but then you have Diet Coke, so, I mean, it's really up to price when you think about it. This is sweetener based as well, so there's no sugar, it won't be rotting your teeth, and you'll be happier in the long run. So, on to the last one. That only leaves us with the full fat Morrison's Coke. So, you actually got them all right, which I'm not surprised about because, you got Pepsi Cherry.
Yeah,
so
it's really
fairly
50-50.
obvious. So, yeah, I mean, thank you very much. Thanks for having us on.
No problem.
Excuse me. Next up, we have the Chubby Bunny Challenge with our friend Rudy and Calum. So we'll catch you in a second. Next, we have our two guests here, Rudy and Calum, who will be partaking in the 2016 challenge, Chubby Bunny. We have our pack of Haribo's, the finest marshmallows in the area. We're going to be having our Merry Christmas plates. It's that time of the season. I mean, that time of year. Whoa. So let's get cracking. We have our marshmallows here. They're already open. So if you two want to just go ahead, we'll start off with Calum and we'll rotate from there.
Okay.
So let's go. Let's do it.
Goes right in there. Oh yeah. Chubby Bunny.
First one down. Now it's Rudy's turn.
No reaction, light work.
Chubby Bunny.
Struggling a bit there.
No, I'm not.
Nate, have you ever done this challenge before?
Can put it again.
I have not done this challenge, but I've seen a lot of YouTube videos about it. And I watched Markiplier do it. It's pretty funny.
Chubby Bunny.
So,
We're getting some solid chubby bunnies, folks.
who do you think's gonna win this, Tom?
I'm not sure, you know.
I think Calum might have this.
Callum has the strategies and he's a lot
Chubby
more
bunny.
practice.
I've got braces though, so
That could be his downfall.
no, it won't be. Okay, it might be. Chubby Bunny.
If you start to choke,
Immediate
we do have plates, so if you want to spit them out at any moment. Oh,
Chubby Bunny.
no worries. Starting to
He's
struggle a
thinking
bit
about
now.
this.
Might be the last one.
Chubby Bunny.
Solid, he's done it.
Oh no. Chubby Bunny.
We're still going strong. Callum might be struggling on this last one. Oh, it's nearly come out. Oh,
Regurgitate it.
it's going to go flying across the studio in a minute.
No.
Ooh.
Do you want to give it one more try? I'll give you two more tries. You have to say it really clearly.
Say it loud and proud.
No, you can't do it.
Right,
Okay.
just get him out. Just
Well,
get him out. Well
That's
done, boys.
we have our winner here, Rudy.
Oh shit, I don't know.
Round of applause in the studio. Well done, Rudy. If you'd like to disgustingly spit out your marshmallows
Yeah,
on
get
the
'em out.
on the set, thank you very much for playing, and thank you for watching.
Just take him out.
A special thanks to those at home who tuned in for our show today. We hope you've learnt some new valuable information about our products you've most likely been consuming every other day, and how you can improve your eating habits and hopefully make your lifestyle make a positive change. So make sure to tune in next week for a special beloved guest who will be taking us for an informative dinner at the restaurant KFC. Who do you think it may be? Let us know on our Twitter.
This has been Food for Thought with Tom and Nate. See you next time.